Okay. Looks like I'm live. I'm going to head over to YouTube. That way I see things the way you guys see them mostly. Just give me a minute to get there. I'm slow. Okay, you. Just waiting for it to load up. Hi, Janice, eating a bowl of cereal. Here we go. Finally, it came up. Always takes the picture the longest, you know? And welcome, Kristen. All right. Here we are. So, let's see. We went to the store today. We went to the thrift store. We went to Michael's. We went to Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning really didn't have much new in yet, but they are slowly trickling in some stuff. So I thought I'd show off what I bought. And then I do some magazine harvesting with you guys. So I'm just grabbing what I bought because, I'm slow on the uptake. Hope everybody had a good holiday. That you enjoyed good company and good food. Hey, Mary. I just got this today. Elsa was standing next to me, and I had only just put on my glasses, and she snapped up like 15 magazines. She had all these paper crafting magazines. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? So I didn't say anything. That's her business. I found this Ghost Towns magazine, or this. I don't know if it's considered a book or a magazine, honestly. So I thought we might take a flip through that before we harvest it, and then we'll harvest it. This is fun. It's got some. I thought I might use it in next year's glue books. It's got, some pattern stuff here for making things, but then it's also got just some really big pages of images. There's a cute angel in here, 80s style. Now I won't be able to find it, of course. Look at those. It flipped to it every time I flip through here. Now it will not. I thought those were kind of fun. Oops. The little. So, yeah. Christmas glue booking is over for me. Uh-oh, I'm buffering on the screen. Do you guys getting buffering, or is it? Sometimes it's just me. So we got those two today. We picked up this the other day while we were out, when we got Mike some McDonald's for lunch, and I got some French fries. So this is the New Year edition. So I'll cut out some of this to put in my personal journal. I never did get to go and get a glass of the eggnog. So next year, if I'm still here at Christmas time, I will make it a point. And then I got this. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but you guys know that I couldn't say no. They had a Disney Villains puzzle there, and I wanted to buy it. It was only $4. It said on the box it was missing a piece, but I saw this thing in one of the two magazines I bought where they had taken apart the puzzle and just done. So I could have done the faces of the villains. She literally would not let me buy it. those books make good envelopes for journals. This kind of book, this one here, the Christmas Ideas Santa's Workshop thing. So I thought we would open it up. So it's I think it's a bingo game. Yeah, scary bingo. So there's a really big board in here, which I thought I might make into a journal of some kind. I don't know. We'll see. It'd be easy to cut that apart. But it's just fun, right? Ivana, Suck Your Blood. Gertrude. Louise. I love the names. I love that this squishy one is named Nigel. Oh my God. Duncan, Ed. I love the names. Bob. Oh. Fiona. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm sorry. And look at the little marker thingies. They're like little swirly things. Your little bingo chips. I'm sure I can figure out something to do with that, right? Okay, so, and I don't even know if all of the cards are here. I just figured whatever was here would be awesome, you know? Look, we got Bob. Bob's in here. And so is Ivana, Suck Your Blood. Oh my God. Oh, okay, so they do make good. Okay. Good to know. Let's see. We got Harry Jim, Bones. And you know what? I think I can peel these away. I think I can peel them away carefully with a... Oh, that could be fun. If I can separate that, then I can stick them to other stuff. So there's Boris, Billy the Mummy, Eric, George. Of course, we got Bob, Ed. Good, we got Ed and Bert, Charlene, Annabelle, Jack. He looks like a Brian, right? Duncan, Clarence, Gordon. Now, Bruno looks a little scary. There's Colin, Anthony, Adam. He looks kind of groovy. Gertrude, Boo Boo, and Fiona. So I don't know if we got everybody, but that's a pretty good chunk. Let's see. There's a box in here. Oh, wait. And they didn't even play the whole thing. So we got Seymour Sampson, Peggy Sue, Poppy, Sam, Patricia, Pablo, and Ollie. Shelly. I don't know how to pronounce. Spiky Joe, Squib, Stu, Twig, Wolfie and Zappa, Louise, Nigel, Monty, Jarvis, Lawrence, Lottie, Mike. What do we got in here? I think these are the bingo cards. They're shiny, but these could be fun. I love it. I really wanted that villain's poster puzzle, though. Where else are you going to find one? This is my favorite, though. Ivana, Suck Your Blood. Oh, I'm easily amused. So I think that's fun. And then there's the box. You could probably use that for something. I am overall extremely pleased. This is making me happy. We don't talk about Bruno. Yes, tabs. That's a good idea. Oh my God. I feel like a 2-year-old, but I'm so happy about that purchase. You have no idea how happy this makes me. It makes up a little bit for not being allowed to buy the stupid puzzle. Sometimes. If we go back, I'm going to try and sneak it in. Okay. And then I have a project that I'm going to do that I need some yarn for. And I ordered yarn online because it was buy one, get one free from Michael's. But they didn't have lavender in their colors for whatever reason. Sometimes they just don't have it in certain colors. So while we were at Michael's, I picked up some lavender yarn. And then I have a thing about jingle bells. I usually steal one every year. But Els wouldn't let me the last 2 years. And I have a jar, or I had a jar. So I was trying to restart the tradition. So I just bought these jingle bells because they were on 60% off sale. It's not as fun as stealing the jingle bells, but what the hey. Yeah, charms and dangles, that's a good idea. Carla! We could turn some into eyeballs. How you doing, Miss Carla? And glue, because I was almost out of glue. I was reaching a panicky glue level. That's not to say I didn't have any glue, just lower on my glue supply than I personally like. So I got a big bottle of glue. Okay. So you guys saw the ghost towns. I did this weekend. This is my keeping track of my projects for the year. So this will have my master list of projects, which you can see I have 12 of. Oh, and I thought of one I didn't put in here. Where's my pencil? Hold the phone. I didn't. Oh, baby faces. Ah! And a hair up my nose. That was exciting. Okay. We cannot have baby faces escaping. I didn't put on here and slap me on the wrist serial killer journals. So there. Now those. So I put in. I had this. Probably now buried in this mess of stuff. Hold the phone. Somebody gave me this pad a while ago, this Jane Davenport pad. It might have been Elle's, but I'm not sure. And I like her papers. I like the little people ones, you know. So I went through and I took out all the little people ones. And so I had to use, you know, there's 2 of every one. So I had to reuse some, of course. So now there's every month. So what I did was, let me go back to, where's January? Here we go. So there's here's the list of things, you know, that's my scraps of joy so I can keep track of it. My 52 weeks of collage, which I did shitty at this year. I think I did 21 weeks. You lurked in Elsa's life. I watched about half of it. Okay, I can't honestly say I watched it. I turned it on my tablet and I was still in bed. And after a while, it was on the bed and I was asleep. That's what happened. So, is somebody having a migraine? Yeah, put bells on those creepy babies. I have sinus pressure and a toothache. So that's so fun. So I think I'm going to take some clove oil to it. So keeping track of my 52 weeks of collage. Those are the days I'm going to do that on Mondays. There'll be videos for that on Mondays. This is my and then this is my collage roll. We're going to do that on Saturdays and Wednesdays. So those are Saturday for a video, and Wednesday we'll do it as part of the magazine harvesting. We'll set a timer for like 15 minutes or something. Hey, Christine. Who's got a migraine? I missed it. I don't have a migraine. I just have a toothache, which is stabbing me in the eyeball. I'm going back up. Oh, yeah. Carla, that'll do it every time. It did rain here yesterday, but my allergies are really bad right now. And I'm just, anytime I have significant sinus pressure. It pushes on the nerve on my bad tooth, and so I'm just gonna fix that. So I've already started to keep track, and then I got, hold the phone. I piled all this stuff up over here, and I'm like, it'll be fine. I bought a cheapy dollar store. Ugh. Oh no, don't fall on my keyboard. Then I won't be able to read the chat. 2023 planner thing. So this is for keeping track of my projects, and maybe I'll put in some pictures or samples. I have 8 pages every month to play with. So this is just me keeping track of my projects. But to make sure that I do it right, I've got this 2023 journey per week. I don't think I paid $1.25 for it. I think it was a couple of bucks. But you fill out your thing, and then you've got, and it's got a coloring thing that I'm never going to color. I think I'm just going to put in a picture that I like out of a magazine every week. Because look at how tiny that is. That will make me want to kill myself. So I filled in the months, and I was working on month 2, but So this is to help me get started. I have another plan too. It warmed up here. I was outside without a sweater on earlier today, but it's 55 here right now. Let me see if I can get the weather to come up. So yeah, I wanted to use up a bunch of because I've had this pad, I think, since maybe 6 months after I got here. And this is my 4th Christmas. High today was 64, but the low is supposed to be 36. So we're kind of getting some very different. It's nice during the day, but it's cold at night. Yeah, I just don't like that part of the planner. Maybe that's shitty of me, but I won't take the time to color that every week. And I'd rather put an image or 2 over it. It'll sturdy up the pages as well. And we'll see how much. Let's see how much. So look at it now with nothing in it. And we'll come back to this at the end of the year after we've added a year's worth of magazine images or whatever in there. You got 36 right now? 49? Wow. Jerry, aren't you in Vegas too? Mine says 56. Is it lying to me? Mine now it says 55. I don't know. That's crazy. Let me turn that off. Kill the battery. But yeah, I think so. That'll be fun to see at the end of the year how gator we get that. So I did use almost all of the. I used all of the people ones, and I'll use these other ones for Scraps of Joy. I'll put that with my Scraps of Joy stuff. So this has a couple of quotes, and I'll find a picture to put up here. I have those ones. They're the kind of hippie 70s ones that I was using in Scraps of Joy. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to think of what book I used those in. Hoy. Let's see. Are there any in here? Let's see if we put any in this one. So this is one of them here. No, I don't. No, that was from Artie Dar. Never mind. I know I definitely used them in one of this type of images. So I'll get something from the baggies in my Scraps of Joy bucket. So I'll find a couple of those to add to the front of this. So this is 2 pages because this is actually an A4 size. So it's not quite big enough for the book. So I tore it down so I could get both the quotes. And then I figured I'd use those punch out things. And then for the inside cover, I just got some watercolor paper. Pad of paper that had watercolor, type to use for the front and back. And then I had found this the other day. And you know what? Bad me. Rebecca gifted me this, which is so awesome because it's got so many great stickers in it. I haven't used a single freaking sticker because I put it down there and then I forgot about it. So I'm keeping it out in front of me to use. So I put I put it on the back here where I'll put other things, I'll eventually collage other things onto it. But that's since I'm keeping track of my projects in here, I put so many projects. But some of the stickers are a little subversive. I like it. And then I have an extra book out because I'm going to make, somebody asked me if I would make my old style journal in the collage book like I used to make, which is this kind. And you can see it's been loved, but it's this kind where I go in and I put in all kinds of stuff first, and then I kind of journal around it, and then I add in other stuff. Not everything went in first. There's a chance that there's an extra sticker on a page that I probably put that in while I was journaling, like here. But I go in and I do all the washi tape and the words. So somebody asked me to make one, so I pulled out a book for that. And that's what's going on with that pile. Yeah, 61 and single. It's like the weather's psychotic. The weather app says 49. The new app says 55. Christine, 24. That's no joke. You and Carla are running neck and neck over there. Although you're winning, and I don't know that winning is a good thing here. It'll be nice and fluffy. Yeah, I bet. 52 added images at the very least. And we'll probably put some stickers and stuff in there, right? I can't help myself. Okay. Let me put my pencil away before I break it. I'll put that away in a little bit. I liked the size. I think I want to make another one of those for Scraps of Joy. So Scraps of Joy is going to become a Patreon / Boo Crew thing. Okay. So do you want to let's flip through the Ghost Towns magazine first. I'm always looking for more creepy places that time forgot. Let's see how it's looking over here. I want to make sure. I bump this thing all the time, I got to tell you. Hi, Leslie. How you doing? Yes, Mother Nature's having hot flashes or cold flashes, one or the other. That's kind of nice. If I trim that down a little bit, I think that's nice. I'm always looking. And then, of course, we'll get some words. I like the sky in this one. It's kind of stormy, The only bummer is a lot of these goes over 2 pages, right? So I think probably what I'm going to do is take if I can find my X-Acto knife. I'll take a ruler, that metal ruler, and I'll try and trim off the whole edge of the magazine so that we can piece some of it together. Because I would love to have that right there, that. I don't really care about this and that. Like, those would probably be separate. But I think that would be nice to have. And that's apparently in Montana. Nice truck. You doing good? Glad to hear it. Hope you had a fantastic holiday. That you got to eat great food. I love that. And that is just creepy as heck. Bokor Hill Station in Cambodia. That does not look Cambodian to me. Although, look at that. Doesn't that almost look like an asylum? See, this is where we're going to have to, because I'm definitely going to want to piece that back together. Deception Island. Antarctica. Let's see. Eventually dubbed Port Foster. Ooh, that's kind of lonesome, isn't it? Love that. And I'd be okay if it was cut off right there. Well, that's just freezing cold right there. Room full of snow. This one's in Italy. Ooh, look at that. Now that's tilted too. That's Animas Forks in Colorado. I've never been there. I think that would be nice. Some creepy collaging. How the West was sold. It's hard to tell if they're one or two page. Oh, look at that. Old street front. Could maybe cut out like one of the doorways and stick something in there. That could totally be fun. But that's another one where I definitely want to piece that back together. Haunted Battleground. Oh, apparently there was a slaughter here. Well, that would be a reason why people don't live there anymore. Here's France. That's the Nazi killing. Well, this is just full of cheerful stuff. We'll be using all of this out of context just for the record. Ooh, I like that right there. That's a nice little, I don't know about the sewing machine, but that's a nice little, with the red brick, it stands out. Oh, that's all covered in vines and moss, and that's cool. Not well maintained. Let's see. This is in Argentina, the modern day Atlantis. There's still an 89-year-old man living there. So apparently rising lake water destroyed the town. I kind of like that too. So I think everybody has their serial killer journals, if I'm not wrong. Everybody who ordered one should have one by now. If you have not gotten yours, please let me know. Because they all have gone out in the mail, except for the one that didn't sell. So, if anybody's interested in a serial killer journal, that you'll be making it. It's just the guts. It's just the starter. I do have one left. What is that? So, one of the driest deserts on the planet is apparently in Chile, Peru, and Bolivia. Which I have been to South America, but on a boat. So we just stopped at a couple of ports. There's the Lost Dutchman's Mine, the churchy thing. The Devil's Hand in Italy. That's just fallen away into ruins. I'll have to read some of it before I tear it apart, I guess. That's an interesting water spigot. Here in Alabama. This includes the areas passed as a mecca for freed African American slaves. Okay. Hitler's hidden homeland. Well, okay, we don't need to use that. The bottom of the world. South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. That still looks fairly well maintained. Oh, boats. The Vanished Village. It's a pile of rubble there. Oh, good. Has anybody started working in theirs yet? Because we need to, I think we could have a play date. Thank It Villas in Turkey. Look at that. That's like just tons and tons of, and all that's empty? That's crazy. I wonder why. Let's see. $20 million paid. Luxury housing development in northwestern Turkey. Considered it the upscale Asian equivalent of cookie cutter communities that crowd the suburban United States. Hundreds of identical Gothic chateaus laid out depressingly uniform lines, costing up to $530,000 each. They're in sharp contrast to the area's traditional Byzantine Ottoman architecture. Believing wealthy investors would snap up the prefab palaces that include movie theaters, bathhouses, blah, blah, blah. But the 2018 recession devastated, so it never went anywhere because of the housing bust. I don't know if I'd want to live in a... Yeah, when we lived in Maryland, we drove past one time, and the gate was open for some reason, and we went in, and it was a perfect little subdivision, just like it looked fine. Nobody lived there. Just must have been 500 houses and then some apartment stuff too. It was like all built together, and nobody lived there. This was in the, I want to say 84, 85 maybe? No, 88. So it was probably when we first moved out to Maryland, so somewhere in that area. So it would probably be 80 to 84 that we saw it. They did have security to keep people from squatting and loot. I guess there's probably not much to loot, except maybe plumbing fixtures and stuff. The haunt of Jinn al-Ula, Saudi Arabia. And that's falling apart too. You can see the roofs are caving in. The stolen town Imber in the United Kingdom. Let's see. Our agricultural town. So the town was commandeered by the British to train soldiers. And they were never allowed to return. Okay. That sounds like things governments do. Satan's Volcano, Plymouth, Montserrat. Well, that's a good reason to leave. Volcano. The House of Ghosts in India. Only 4 stories remain of the 7-story palace, allegedly because the fort was cursed by black magic. Okay. Well, I would definitely wear a mask if I was going exploring in any of these places, for sure. You never know what you're breathing. That's in Norway. Poison soil in Noom, Australia. Oh, something to do with mining and asbestos. Yeah, that's probably not safe to be there. Not to live anyway. Stalin's mines in Russia. There's a leper colony in Greece. That's India. Look at the tree. Love that. Oh, there's cactuses growing out of that car. Not cactus. Nope. It's this is in Nevada, so it's here. Looks like a pinyon pine. I'll always love these. Thailand. All right, so I got to find my X-Acto knife before we can do this one. So we're not going to do this one tonight. It was on YouTube. Els watches a lot of those. She may have seen something like that. So we have this Christmas magazine, Christmas Ideas, Las Vegas Weekly. We've got a W and a Better Homes and Gardens. Anybody have a preference? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'll get a drink if anybody's got any input. Oh, I think I just put my scissors under all that stuff. All right. There they are. There's a pair of scissors. That'll work. Woo. Come away from there, baby head. Okay. Let's go with I think the local one will take the shortest time. I'm obviously going to keep the Happy New Year from our journal. And then some of I love it when it's all lit up, you know? So we'll keep that front page. Okay, I got to move a couple of these things. Hold on. I don't really know what to do with that. Let's move these bells. Woohoo! Over there. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's the Nightmare Before Christmas guy. So we'll take that. Dolly Parton. Or a Dolly Parton look-alike. Sometimes it's hard to tell. We'll save that for next year's holiday glue book. Then there's a weird wizardy-like creepy Santa guy. Oh, come on, get up there. I don't know. We'll see if that works when we cut it down. Could be good. Hey, there's Bob the drag queen. That yellow, though. Only somebody with darker skin could pull off that yellow. I would look terrible in yellow. Say goodbye to holiday stressors. How many people get drunk over Christmas? Is that a big thing? I do love that satisfying from Carl's Donuts. I'm going to take the donut. I'm going to not leave the tree in the picture, but I'm definitely taking the donut. University of Las Vegas. Whoa, that's a man in a Speedo. I don't need that in my life. It's a good thing, but not good. New Year, Old Soul. I kind of like the words. Let's keep those. Not sure what's going on there, but it's a little too vague it's hard to make it out. Champagne strawberry crazy shake. I would not drink that, but I think it might be fun in the journal. Trim that up with a paper cutter. Based on the advertising alone, everybody would believe that we are just getting high all the time in Las Vegas. Okay, what do you want to bet you pay for that plating? Probably a huge amount of money. Okay, I definitely want that little fat rocket. I definitely need to fussy cut that out for my glue booking. Let's see. Okay, nothing I can't live without here. Astonishing, unpredictable, and mind-bending. Let's see. We've got the words New Year's Eve. Okay. The little pieces need to go in the trash. Wow. That's a long way to go to get drunk. And probably lose your ass gambling. Well, I think we'll take the beast. And we'll cut around it. Okay. I've got her already once. I fussy cut her out. Let's see. I always feel like I have to take, if you like something and you see it more than once. I think she was in the last. The best in the game. Well, I'm not saying that out loud, but you can all read. Not finding anything I can't live without. Winter Reading Challenge. Ignite the Spirit. Do I need that in my life? Maybe. It's awfully big, though. Very, very big. We'll see how I feel about it later. The world's largest hot dog party. No. No, that does not sound like fun to me. I will hard pass on that. The Screaming Lady might come in handy. Did I miss a Screaming Lady? That got here. Got it. We'll make sure that was the only one. That one? She's singing. She's singing. Janice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's gross. I don't want to sit in the people soup. He's going to that concert and wow. It's going to be crazy. Crazy, I tell ya. Let's do this Better Homes and Gardens. Do we want to spice it up? Spice it up. Okay, pumpkins. And I like that. So the right side is good. I'll take those. And we'll cut them out with a paper cutter later. Oh, I think that might be 2 pages. These pages are so thin. I have not had a Pepperidge Farm cookie in a million years. We'll probably take the kitty eyeballs. Uh-oh. What did I miss? Always missing something. Maybe we want to keep the dog's eyes too. Now I just feel like I'm being extra creepy. We'll just take, not the dog, just the dog eyes. That is a big pomegranate compared to the lady. We might fussy cut her out. Stay. Ooh, you know I love these color papers. Love them. Okay. More Pepperidge Farm cookies. I'm guessing people who like this magazine like Pepperidge Farm. Okay, I like make a big deal out of little moments. We don't need the not little leaks. Of course, we're going to take the whole thing for right now, just so I don't screw it up. Okay, I think I love the eyeball people. We might need to keep that. Well, let's see what the side effects are. Increased redness in the eyes, eye pain, cataract. Moving spots in the field of vision. Increased pressure in the eye. Vitreous, gel-like substance, detachment. Other possible side effects. There are other possible side effects. I don't know. I don't feel real good about that. It's supposed to help your eyes, but it could also hurt your eyes. It always seems to be a case of the cure could be worse than what's wrong with you. Put with the monster. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Monster bingo. Staples everywhere. Bleeding gums. Fun. So much fun going on. These pages are so... Let me see if I can cut some of this off. I know, this is my dullest pair of scissors. Yeah, that's coming away pretty easy. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Portable protein snack. I don't think so. It looks like it's not supposed to be refrigerated and it's got cheese in it. That does not bode well. I do want the cup of coffee or the pumpkin spice latte. Scared M&M. And then they gave them raisins. I gotta have the M&M. You know how I am. Look at the look on his little face. Into the woods? Sure, we need those words. Stay up there. There's those legs again. I am definitely taking the legs. I don't need the tampons. Signs of scurvy. Or yeah, gingivitis, scurvy, all the fun things from gums bleeding. I think I took these people once before. I just like them peep. It's like I just like them peeping up over things. It's creepy and fun. Nope, just one page. Okay. Village of Gratitude. I think I've got 2 pages again. It's so hard to tell with this magazine. Nope, just... I really... Yep, it's 2. Okay, let's see what's in there. Oof. I think I need that. I get that all the time. I do. Not like, oof, oof, that's stinky, but like, oof, I gotta get my ass up off this couch. I already have one of those and I'm having trouble place it, so I'm not gonna take that. I'm having trouble using it. Yeah. Poor Betty and Popo. And you know, eventually Betty's gonna, or Popo's gonna find a way to scare Betty through the blinds. I just feel it in my soul. Plot twist. I want that. I don't need the part about banana slices, but these scissors are shit, so. All right, let's try and cut some of this off because it's starting to tear again. I'm always worried it's going to tear something that I actually want. That's the only bad thing about these women's magazines. They are on just the thinnest paper ever. Yep, nosy neighbors. I think he's just overly friendly, you know. Layers of spiced pumpkin bread, bourbon scented cream, and candy pecans combined with holiday dessert as a centerpiece. Pumpkin bread trifle. I would try it. I would totally try it, man. I do. I love them. Nobody here really likes them. B vitamins to energize. Do we want the word energize? Maybe. Let's see. What do we have here? Myanmar purple. Nancy Hall. 2, 3. Becca's purple. 4 up here in the corner. Okinawan purple. 5. Oh, Henry, which has a nutty flavor with hints of honey. That's interesting. Carolina ruby. 7 is the Molokai purple from Hawaii. Berry-like flavor, firm, fresh. Great for sweet potato fries. Yeah, could be just a guy being nice, or it could be creepy, you know. I think I already have a picture of a turkey, so. Although that's a mighty nice picture of a turkey right there. And it doesn't have words on it. We'll be keeping that one for our fall file. I do want the word happy. It's a green happy. Holy crap. That's let's see. £100 of squash. I can't pronounce what that is, but holy cow. That is big. Butternut squash. You know I love butternut squash. That's a big boy. That man is way too happy about his vegetables. Those are big. Okay, now I will cut that down. That's nice. We could tear that up into pieces and use it in different backgrounds, I think. I like this little picture of this pumpkin. We'll take that one. They're green. You never think about what they look like before they're ripe. You don't like sweet potato fries? I don't know if I've ever actually had sweet potato fries. I don't know. I guess it would depend. They'd be sweet, and I don't think of fries as a sweet. I think of it as a salty. She looks super happy. I think I want to keep her, and I love those glasses. Love them. Lots of food. Talk about playing with your food. That cheese will get gross, though. Carly, you don't like sweet potatoes at all? I love them. I could bake them and eat them with just a little bit of butter. Some salt and pepper. All right. That pair of scissors. We're going to cut off the rest of this. Okay. I do not want vanilla latte flavored mini wheats. That is kind of gross. What's wrong with just regular mini wheats? Why? Why would you do it? The new liquid Tylenol PM. I like the clock. I'm gonna keep it. It's red. All right, let's find out what the side effects of this drug are. Okay. Inflammation of your pancreas, changes in vision, low blood sugar, which include dizziness or lightheadedness, anxiety, irritability, or mood change, slurred speech, confusion or drowsiness, weakness, fast heartbeat, blurred vision, sweating, hunger, shakiness, headache, feeling jittery. Kidney problems like kidney failure, oh, awesome, which includes diarrhea, nausea, vomiting. Oh my God. If you have a serious allergic reaction, including itching, rash, or difficulty breathing. Well, that sounds like a party. You're not much of a squash fan at all. I do not like summer squash at all. I love butternut squash. I do like pumpkin. I especially like pumpkin bread. And we could use her eyeballs. I'm trying to think. What other squashes are there? Cat should never be sweet. Yeah, that's true about the not being really cheese. I love butternut squash, but I wouldn't put it in a squash casserole. Um, I've had just like baked pumpkin with a little butter on it, and I like it fine. But I love pumpkin bread because you're right. It's mostly the spices. You like the smell and the flavor of the spices. Okay, so what did we get here? Not a ton out of either magazine, but not too shabby either. I knew I wasn't going to get much out of that one magazine, but it was worth it. It's definitely all in the spices, I think. All right, so we've been on for just over an hour. So, what do I need to say? Be on tomorrow after Rosemary. We're doing Friday. You guys can kind of weigh in if you want to work on the serial killer journals, or maybe you want to do some more jelly plating. We could. What else could we do? What else do we got going on? We could maybe work on the creepy baby book cover. So, no, I don't have trouble. It gets wrinklier than other stuff. But I found that with that really thin paper, glue stick works best. And so you don't get a problem with the wrinkling. If you, on the really thin paper, like this one, it's also kind of glossy, more so than most regular magazine pages. But glue stick works best with this really, really thin paper. Host choice. All right. Well, I will surprise you tomorrow night with what we're doing on Friday. I have got 2 journals I'm working on finishing up. I've got my other one out to start. I need to go through my collage stuff. I need to start. Oh my gosh, I haven't put anything in the dye vats since that last batch came out. I've been slacking. The being sick didn't help, and then there was all the rush up to Christmas. So, well, I think when I move, we'll probably never celebrate another Christmas. I feel ya, because I haven't felt I at least I will occasionally still cough, but not like I was. So I feel better in that way. I still have some lasting tiredness. And then Aunt Flo came to visit. Yippee, which brought the tired back. I just wish it would go away. Please go away. And my room is quite a mess. Even though I cleaned it up a bunch, being sick kind of put a stopper on everything, so I kind of have piles that need to be put away. You went to the doctor yesterday? What's the word, lady? You're still trying to finish holiday cards? Aw, all right, Candy. I know it's very late. It's 9, 10, 11. It's 12:15 where you are, hon. But hello and goodbye, and get some good rest, and I hope you had an amazing Christmas, and I hope that Hanukkah and all that stuff, and I hope that your New Year's, in case we don't see you before then, is also awesome. Sweetest of dreams, hon. You're trying to finish holiday cards. I am never doing Christmas cards again. Halloween cards every year. It's going to be my jam. You are welcome, sweet lady. We love to have you. Oh, you have long COVID. I feel like I might, but I don't want to go to the doctor. I am better than I was. My most overwhelming symptom at this point is I have a lot of trouble catching my breath. So I'm having some lung issues, I guess, and I'm tired all the time. Like ever since I caught COVID back when Els had it, it's been an issue. I'm always kind of tired, but now it's like majorly ridiculous. Yeah, I hope the specialty clinic will. I love to hear what they tell you, Carla. Maybe there's hope. It has to be fatigue because I can't like B12 my way out of it. It's not just being tired. So I think it's more of a fatigue problem than just exhaustion. So, but yeah. So now I'm working on. I've been doing some breathing exercises to hopefully help increase my lung capacity some. I don't have insurance, so I'm not going to the doctor, which is why I'd be interested in hearing what they tell you. But it's good that they have it, because maybe I'll say that to Els. She has insurance. She can go get help for what's, She also thinks she has long COVID, and I think she needs to go get diagnosed if that's the case. You have insurance and go to the. I don't blame you. You're probably going to get quicker treatment there, honestly, than going through doctor's offices where they endlessly refer you to other doctor's offices. I watch all Sandy goes through with her heart problems, and I'm like, I would just rather not. Which I know isn't healthy for me. But when I move away from here and I can be in control of my own health and stuff, I will get insurance and I will take care of it. I don't care to let somebody else make my decisions for me. All right, so at 11:11, or 1 hour and 11 minutes, we are gonna. Oof, yeah, that's good. Medicines can be ridiculous. $65. Well, Al's got some kind of inhaler. They gave her the wrong one. That's $54 for an inhaler. Craziness. It's definitely a racket. What they charge is just out of this world. I don't get it. Okay, so until tomorrow, approximately 8 o'clock, after Rosemary goes off the air, I will be in here and we will do I think we're gonna do let's do the I can't think of what I want to say. The collage roll. I have not worked on the collage roll since I got sick. So it needs some work. Yes, everybody get good rest and all that. However you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. I know there are a lot of you out there that have limited time, so I hope that you enjoy every minute you get to spend on your crafty goodness. I hope that you guys are feeling better and getting the treatments that you need and the rest that you need. For sure. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, 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 bye. That is the end. Yes. Thanks, Bonnie and Clyde, for the collage roll. Such an excellent idea. Good night, Christine and Janice and Carla and anybody who's out there listening. The end. Thank you guys so much.